If you're thinking about selling your business, think about why you want to sell. Are you ready to retire and cash out? Or are you looking for a new challenge with a different business? See, knowing your motivation will help you make better decisions throughout the selling process. Ladies and gents, this is The Startup, the channel for business and entrepreneurship. Have you ever thought about selling your business but felt like you're not ready? Maybe you're just not sure how. Well, stay tuned because I reveal exactly how to step by step. Number one, determine your motivation for selling. One of the most important things is why you want to sell. Are you ready to retire and cash out? Or are you looking for a new challenge with a different business? See, knowing your motivation will help you make better decisions throughout the selling process. For example, if your motivation for selling is to spend more time with your family during retirement, it's important to figure out a realistic asking price and what kind of buyer you're looking for. See, if you're in a hurry to sell, you might be willing to accept a lower offer from a buyer who can close the deal quickly. It's also important to be honest with yourself. If you're selling because your business is struggling and not making a profit, potential buyers will likely discover this during the due diligence process and be less likely to make an offer. So instead, focus on improving your business's performance before putting it up for sale. This can help you sell your business for a lot more in the long run. Number two, know your worth. If you're thinking about selling your business, you gotta know what it's worth, right? You can't just throw a random number out there and hope someone's gonna buy it. There's a bunch of factors that go into determining your business's value, like its assets or its revenue or even the market share or the potential for growth. To figure out your business's fair market value, you need to make sure all your financial documents are in order. Consider bringing in a professional like a business valuator or a broker, because these guys know their stuff and can help you figure out what your business is really worth. And once you know your worth, you'll be able to set a realistic asking price and avoid getting taken for a joyride by a sneaky, opportunistic buyer. Number three, prepare your business for sale with due diligence. Once you've got an idea of how much your business could sell for, now it's time to make sure your financial records are up to date. You'll want to have a clear understanding of your business's revenue and its expenses and its profits. This will help you figure out a realistic asking price and show potential buyers that your business is a great investment. Secondly, get your legal documents in order. No one wants to buy a business that has legal issues hanging over its head. Make sure your lease agreement, your vendor contracts, and your employment agreements are all ready. And thirdly, make sure your business is running like a well-oiled machine. This means sprucing up your store or updating your website and social media and making any necessary repairs. You want your business to look and feel professional and feel attractive to potential buyers. For example, if you're selling a restaurant, you wouldn't sell it with dirty floors and outdated equipment and a boring menu. Instead, you'd make sure your restaurant is clean, the equipment is in good shape, and the menu is fresh. This will make potential buyers see the value in your restaurant and be more likely to make an offer. And fourth, be prepared for the due diligence process. This is when the buyer investigates your business practices and financial statements, contracts, and any other important info about your business. And this is to ensure that there's no hidden surprises that could affect the value of the business. The due diligence process can take a few weeks to even a few months. So be patient and cooperate with the buyer to ensure a smooth sale. During due diligence, be honest and transparent and don't try to hide any negative aspects of your business because they'll probably come to light during the investigation. Instead, be upfront about any challenges or risks and work with the buyer to find solutions. Remember, selling your business can be a long and complex process, but with proper preparation, you can make it a smooth and successful transition. Good luck. Number four, find the right buyer when it comes to selling your business. Because you've put in a lot of hard work to build your business, you want to make sure it's in good hands once you sell it, right? So how do you find the perfect buyer? One way is to start by reaching out to your professional network to see if anyone knows of someone who might be interested, because you never know. Someone in your network might be looking to buy a business just like yours. Another way is to list your business for sale on websites that specialize in business sales. This can help you reach a wider audience of potential buyers who are actively looking to invest in business. But sometimes the best buyer might already be within your business's circle. This could be a current employee who's been with you for a long time and knows the ins and outs of your business, or even a loyal customer who loves your products or services. Having a buyer who already has a deep understanding of your business can make for a smooth transition and better chances of future success. Number 5, negotiate the sale. So you found a potential buyer for your business. Well, that's great news. Now it's time to negotiate the sale. Have a clear understanding of the terms and conditions of the sale. You want to make sure that everything is spelled out clearly so there's no misunderstandings later on. And to help with this, it's a good idea to hire a lawyer or a solicitor who can guide you through the negotiation process and ensure all legal requirements are met. Now, it's important to remember that it's not just about getting the highest price possible. You also want to make sure that the terms of the sale are favorable to you and the buyer is the right fit for your business. Because after all, you don't want all your hard work to go to waste. Let me give you an example. Say you own a popular shoe label and found a buyer who's interested in purchasing your business. And during the negotiation process, you discover that the buyer wants to change all of your shoe collection and rebrand the store. That's not what you had in mind when you decided to sell, and you might feel uneasy with the changes. In that case, it might be better to walk away from the sale even if the offer is for a high price. On the other hand, imagine the buyer is open to keeping your shoe collection and even expanding your offering. Imagine they're willing to work with you during the transition period to ensure a smooth handover of the business. In that case, it might be worth negotiating on the price to ensure that your business is going to the right hands. Remember, negotiation is a give and take process, so be prepared to compromise and find a solution that works for both parties. With a little bit of patience and the right approach, you'll be able to negotiate a successful sale and ensure the future success of your business. Closing the deal. Now, you're almost there, and closing the deal is the exciting final step in selling your business. This is where everything comes together and you transfer ownership to the new buyer. But it's important to remember that the process can be complicated, so it's crucial to have professionals like a lawyer or an accountant on your team to help you navigate the process smoothly. One of the most critical parts of closing the deal is the purchase agreement. This document outlines all of the details of the sale, including the purchase price, the payment terms, and any warranties. It's crucial to make sure that everything is clear and agreed upon in the purchase agreement to avoid any surprises or disputes in the future. For instance, let's say you're selling your beloved sneaker store for $100,000. You sign the purchase agreement and the deal closes. But later on, you realize that the buyer is making significant changes to the selection of sneakers, which is not really what you had in mind. And if this wasn't covered in the purchase agreement, it could lead to misunderstandings and legal issues down the line. Another important aspect of closing the deal is transferring ownership of the business. And this involves transferring licenses and permits and registrations to the new owner and notifying the employees, the customers, and the suppliers of the change in ownership. But overall, closing the deal can be an exciting and satisfying experience, but it's essential to have a team of professionals and a solid purchase agreement in place to make the process as smooth as possible. And if you get this far, congratulations. Number 7, plan for your future. Now it's finally time to consider your next steps. Are you planning to retire or start a new business venture or pursue other interests? Maybe you want to spend the money on charitable causes or your next supercar, or maybe something more modest like a fancy penthouse with a rooftop swimming pool. Or maybe you just want to get off the grid and live somewhere peaceful and quiet. Either way, knowing what your goals are post-sale can help guide your decision-making process. And that's it, guys. If you like this content and want to see more about starting, scaling, and selling your business, like and subscribe for more content. If you've got any further questions, drop them in the comment below. Thank you.